We protected it for 2 games. We did what we were supposed to do, and that's it. Now we got to move on.
Erik, Dwayne's play tonight, particularly in the first 3 quarters when the game was pretty tight. What did you think of his overall performance?
He's making plays for us. He's giving us what he can, right now, and he's doing it in an efficient manner. He had a couple great defensive rebounds there in the fourth quarter, but the biggest thing we're able to do is run offense through him, when we need to. And even if it's not of the spectacular variety every single time, it gets our offense going, whatever trigger he's able to create, and we needed that.
Erik, did you have any sense coming out of the huddle going into the fourth that was going to be the moment where
Not necessarily.
the first run kind of
No, not necessarily. Actually, at that point, when it got to still a 3-point game, we were more of the mindset that, hey, we're going to have to just dig. We have been in a great rhythm, certainly not playing a great basketball game, and you have to give them a lot of credit. They were doing some things that had us spinning around a little bit, defensively, got us on our heels. And offensively, we never got into a rhythm, so we figured we were just going to have to find a way to grind in the fourth quarter and figured it was going to be a close game. And it was just a quick skirmish and explosion. Obviously, that second unit with Bird and Norris came in with a great deal of energy.
Erik, what did you do to limit Monte Ellis and Brandon Jennings? Obviously, over 40 points last game, or 15 points.
Not sure. We tried to be aggressive, tried to do the same thing that we did the other night. They had some of the same looks they missed. We tried to put our bodies in front of them, contest them, make them pass. But the other guys got involved a little bit as well. Ilyasova had his best game so far. Obviously it's a balance, but we're trying to put as much pressure on those 2 guys as possible, and they do not make it easy.
Erik, can you put your finger on the feel that second unit brings to LeBron James and what he brings to that second unit? And secondly, how often do you get a chance to see those units match up in practice, your starters in that second unit?
At times. We've done every unit in practice that you can think of. And so it's competitive. Our practices, there's never really a first team, second team type feel to it, particularly when they start competing, and that's helped us get to another level. But they come in with great energy, obviously, athleticism, quickness, and probably above anything else, a real sense of urgency. Do everything with a purpose and an urgency, and it sparks us.
Erik, how do you think that those first 3 quarters, served as maybe a reminder of, hey, remember, this is how the playoffs are, grind it out?
We know it. I mean, some things, the majority of things that happen in the playoffs are not going to be easy. And you got to fight for it. You got to earn it. And they were playing well. They were putting us in positions where, like I said, we were on our heels. And offensively, they got into us, again, forced us into mistakes at times, and got us a little bit out of our rhythm, away from our normal game. But that's the playoffs, and you just have to find a way sometimes.
They told us Shea needed stitches and concerned, or just stitches at this point.
Yeah, if he didn't have to get stitches, he would have been able to continue. The spill looked a lot worse for both guys. Thankfully, hopefully, both guys are healthy.
I'm going now to Milwaukee, where Dwayne Wade played his college ball. You've been there many times with him. How much does he like going back to Milwaukee? Does he have an extra bounce in his step there?
I'm sure he likes it, but it's well beyond that right now. Particularly going up there for a playoff game, we have to steel ourselves and charge the hill. I mean, we can expect an absolute, crazy, energy from their team and the crowd, and we just have to find a way in Game 3.